Sally and Ian, lovely to have you with us. Laura, Jane.
Morning, Sam. Morning, Pat. Come and grab yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee. You know the drill now. Just help yourself.
Diane, it's lovely to have you with us.
Good morning, do ya?
Indeed. Steve Nolan, sir, we are honoured to have your presence with us.
Hello from Nebraska. What's it like over there? Is it cold?
It's always cold in Nebraska, I think.
Oh, is it?
I think so.
Okay, we've got 2 feeds going here, by the way, just in case you think, who are you talking to?
Jamie Lee, it's lovely to have you with us.
Good morning,
Caroline Jackson.
Good morning. Pat had to go to the garden for reception.
Goodness.
Oh. Morning, Maria. Lovely to see you. Hope your sheep and you as a family are keeping well. Only milk, please. Not a problem. Good. No sugar.
No sugar for Diane.
Yeah.
That's fine. Well, we're coming to you this morning from Margate in this time
Sunny
of lockdown.
Margate.
And we're coming here to give you some faith and some fun and some fitness and a great big dollop of positivity this morning. So we hope you enjoy our coffee morning.
Yes, absolutely. I don't know what day lockdown we're in. I know it's Saturday. That's as far as I know.
That's pretty good going, I think.
Yeah. You know, you wake up in the morning and you're like, let me just think what day it was yesterday. What is it today? And have I got anything in my diary? No.
No. Again.
No.
Anna Marie, lovely to have you with us.
Morning, David. Come and take a cup of tea or coffee.
Cheers.
Or orange juice, whatever is your tipple this morning.
In our Tojo fitness mugs, our product placement.
Matching mugs, where the coffee lasts longer.
Anna Marie's come over to my feed now. Well done, Anna Marie.
Yes, Pat, that's right. Good call. A heat wave is coming. Morning, Dean. Welcome from Minster. A heat wave is coming and the news are telling us, please don't go to the beaches. Please stay at home.
Unless, of course, you live at the beach, where we have to walk along the beach to go to our local shops. So just rubbing that in, sorry.
No, don't rub it in.
But we will take a video as we walk to the shops over the weekend along the beach.
I'll tell you what, we'll do a virtual beach walk for you.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
So you don't need to leave your homes.
How kind are we?
I know.
Look, people are showing the love. They like that idea.
Virtual beach walk. We'll wait till the tide comes in. It's a bit ugly when the tide's out, isn't it?
It's nice. It's a nice beach.
Seaweed. A bit. We discovered a great beach the other day.
Yeah, Walpole Bay. Who knew? I mean, I'd lived in Thanet for years and I'd never really explored Walpole Bay, but we took our daily exercise yesterday and did a 5-kilometre walk, and that was beautiful along unspoilt sandy beaches.
We turned right out of our apartment rather than turning left. We felt a bit dangerous that day. And we discovered a beach which is only revealed when the tide is out. Yep,
very, very good. Like a secret beach.
And as the tide was coming in, we were like, oh, let's see how far we can get.
David Loveday is saying, Pat and Dave are landlocked in Chesterfield.
Oh, no.
Landlocked in Chesterfield. Man, you need to get a beach in that place.
But, morning rain, but you have birds. You have wildlife.
Trees, Mr. Frodo, trees.
Thanet has no trees.
No.
It's the weirdest thing.
Not that we have lots of cabbages.
Yeah.
Acres and acres of
cauliflowers.
But no trees.
No trees.
No trees.
It's really weird. There's some in the park. You get a few squirrels in the park.
Yeah.
Parakeets.
Parrots. Lots of parakeets.
Oh.
Liz Burrows, lovely to have you with us.
We are bringing to you some positivity, some hope, and some fun on this Saturday morning. It is 8:30 in the morning, and the scripture that we've been, and the words of wisdom we're looking at this week is a merry heart does good like medicine.
A merry heart. What are you doing to keep your heart merry? I want to break into pirate at that point. A merry heart.
Ooh,
me lads. A merry heart.
So one of the things that you can do to cultivate a merry heart is be thankful.
Yeah. What are you thankful for today?
Yes. Oh, Steve did a 4-mile walk around Country Lanes yesterday. That sounds epic.
That's
Absolutely
nice.
Epic.
Maria is loving the trees full of blossoms, giving thanks for trees full of blossoms. You know, giving thanks, being thankful is not something that just religious people do or just crazies or children do.
It's just universal language.
Just being thankful for the incredible gift we've got right now.
Yes.
And so what are you thankful for today?
Well, Sam ate banana cake for breakfast and that made her heart merry.
Mm-hmm. Was it homemade, Sam?
I think
it probably was, wasn't it?
I imagine Sam makes homemade stuff, and I imagine she's really good at it too. And we've almost gone through our homemade brownie.
Ah, yeah.
No, it's almost time for some more brownie.
Sally and Ian Jevons have got 5 cats, and they're thankful for 5 cats. Day before. Wednesday, we were talking about how scientists have found out that cats have just as much emotional connection with their humans as dogs do.
And I don't believe it because I'm a dog person.
David Brenchley, lovely to have you with us.
Yeah, so we've got people that have woke up in the middle of the night, Jamie, to the sound of the birds. That made her thankful. Middle of the night. They're still singing. Pat's grateful for life. Do you know what? When you, almost as if I found this when I went through cancer, is that when I came to the other side and I made it through, you're never the same as what you were when you started.
Yeah, it changes you.
Changes you. Every day you're like, wow! I woke up in the morning and wow, look at the blueness of the sky and the colours of a flower and the sound of a bumblebee.
Yeah.
And I know it sounds bonkers, but you feel like you've been asleep the rest of your life and all of a sudden you've come awake to these things.
We sort of refer to our life as BC and AC, before cancer and after. And after, there's just so much, you're just so much more awake to things we found. And that's wonderful.
The wonder of life.
I love waking up to the seagulls. The seagulls. When we used to come down here as children on holiday for 2 weeks by the sea every summer. We used to go to Broadstairs, and one of the things I used to love, that magical moment, that very first morning when we woke up, and as a little London kid waking up to the sound of seagulls, and it still feels like magic. What makes you feel like a magical day today?
Yeah, what sparks the wonder in you? Like, I think that springtime is just so full of this how does this dead branch like start becoming alive again, and it starts bringing a new bud, and then out of the new bud comes like fruit.
Yeah,
like fruit grows again. You hardly have to do anything to it, and all of a sudden it just takes care of itself. It goes through this season of dying off, and then it comes back to new life again. And I think for us, that's exactly the same what's going to happen during our lockdown. Beauty's always going to rise out of ashes in that respect.
Charmaine, it's lovely to see you here, Sam.
Have you got an ear pin?
We are talking about thankfulness this morning, and one of the things we're thankful for is in the news. Andrew Lloyd Webber is giving free online theatre. His great theatrical productions, he is giving them online free of charge, and they're starting off, I believe, with Joseph
and the Technicolor Dreamcoat. That's it, streamed not live, but streamed on YouTube last night. That was the first one. So every Friday night you can tune in to another Andrew Lloyd Webber theatre show.
Go, Joseph, you know what they say.
I haven't seen it.
Haven't you seen it?
No.
What's your favourite Andrew Lloyd Webber production?
Does it have to be Andrew Lloyd Webber?
Andrew
Lloyd
Webber.
Well,
What is your favourite West End production?
Yes.
I know you're going to say Les Mis, aren't you?
I haven't seen Les Mis.
You haven't seen Les Mis?
No.
I'm sorry, I haven't educated you properly, have I?
You know what he opines. My Jamaican friend. No, I've been to see We Will Rock You and Starlight Express.
I haven't seen Starlight Express.
Starlight Express, that was a good London show. Yeah.
But Joseph and the amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, I learnt that. We did that at school as a school production.
Wow.
That ages me.
Yes, it does. Morning, Paul. Welcome. Grab yourself a cup of tea or coffee.
I close my eyes.
I remember that.
Pull back the curtain.
And that was when Philip Schofield was Joseph, wasn't it?
Yes.
Oh, Oh,
Very young Philip Schofield.
very young.
No. I saw it.
Yes, Sam.
I saw it when Jason Donovan. Yes, I'm with you there. No, I saw.
She said Starlight Express. She met Jason.
I saw Joseph when Jason Donovan was in it.
Donovan.
Yes.
Donovan.
Wonderful.
Wow. So we're just talking about everything this morning, aren't we? Anyway, Andrew Lloyd Webber, Friday night. That's your Friday night sorted. For his London theatre shows. I think he did Cats as well, didn't he? Andrew Lloyd Webber was Cats.
Oh, goodness, just about everything. Cats.
Phantom of the Opera. I want to see that. I'll have to...
Oh, Phantom's good. I saw Phantom in New York. Amazing.
Donny Osmond was first. Wow. And that's been out for a while, isn't it?
I remember Donny Osmond singing Long-Haired Lover from Liverpool. You don't remember that, do you?
This is way past my...
Anybody remember Donny Osmond, long-haired lover from Liverpool?
Not a clue.
No, okay. I would imagine Pat Murray is just bursting into song right now, singing that song.
Jimmy.
Jimmy Osmond.
Phantom, saw that on your 40th. Yes. Well, in other news,
of course, yes. Yes, in fact,
Tabby.
Tabby Watling was playing the lead. Yes, indeed.
Wow. So, in other news, in Wales, we have goats, which are now taking over the town. And because they... we're just going back to London Theatre. But
Go back to London Theatre. We'll come to the goats.
Charmaine, you've never been to a London Theatre?
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Okay.
Steve remembers long-haired lover. Thank you. Yes.
I don't even know how it goes.
I'll be your long-haired lover from Liverpool, and I'll do anything you ask.
Shh, our neighbours can hear all of this.
Okay. We've got neighbours. Sorry.
Oh, I know.
Oh, colours faded into darkness. I was left alone.
Oh gosh, it's going to be one of their mornings, isn't it?
It could be. I'm hormonal this morning.
He's so hormonal. He's taking a trip down memory lane.
Yes, indeed. See, Pat Disno, long-haired lover.
She knows all the words.
Yes, if you're wondering what's happening here, we're on 2 different feeds, and we're going to merge all of these feeds eventually into a YouTube live at some point, and watch out for that. But please, YouTube, we would love for you to subscribe to our YouTube channel for 2 reasons. The first is because that's where we're going to be shunting everything eventually. And the second thing is because if we can get our first 100 subscribers, we're then able to get a custom URL which will help people find us and really helps us. So we're up to 27 subscribers. We've only just started it. Please find us, Tojo Fitness on YouTube. Press subscribe. That will really help us.
But you can, on YouTube, it's exactly the same as being on Facebook Live. You can still comment, and it's all real-time commenting, so we can still see it. It just means we're just moving to another platform. That's all it means. You can still have your same tea and coffee, not a problem, and we're still the same faces. So can I move on to goats?
Let's move on to goats.
Goats. So in Wales, in North Wales, because there's no one in the town, the goats have started coming down from the hillsides and coming back into the streets.
The goats and the peacocks are coming up from the valleys. Yes, they are.
I think that was his attempt at a Welsh accent there, people. Welsh accent.
I'm a Griffiths.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Does that mean Welsh?
North Wales, yes. The Griffiths family actually owned... The Griffiths family actually owned much of North Wales around Snowdonia back in the day until Edward Longshanks kicked us out and we had to come to Kent. But our real home,
is Wales,
which we will retake one day,
is Wales.
Wales.
Yes, so the goats in Wales, they're taking over the streets again.
And peacocks.
So this is what happens when us lot kind of don't do our natural human thing. Nature starts taking over again. We
start realising that nature doesn't actually need us. It's quite capable of sorting these things out by themselves. A bit humbling, really.
I know. So we watched a documentary a while back about what would happen if the world actually had no humans in it. And nature and trees and everything took the world back over, didn't it?
Yeah.
And like roots started growing up through the roads, and it was just like an imagination thing.
A little bit like your garden. You leave your garden for a year, don't do anything, and you'll see nature take back over. Wow. Malk Wickenden, it's lovely to have you with us. And somebody's just put the link up if you're interested in that information about the
goats
and peacocks in London. No, that's
Landudod, I think it's called
Landudno.
No. Yes, dolphins.
Dolphins in the water. There's no dolphins in the water in Venice. There's some really interesting, some really interesting news out there, and there's some wonderful fake news as well. I think it's a nice idea
to have dolphins.
I think we should reintroduce dolphins into the water at Gravesend.
We've got seals here in Margate. We have seals that come to Pegwell Bay, and I think they come to have their young. I think, correct me if I'm wrong. Any Margate people, correct me if I'm wrong. I think the seals come.
No, they do. The seals come to Pegwell Bay sometimes. Pegwell Bay is where they use all the hovercraft. So the old Sea-Speed hovercraft used to come, and so they've got these great big concrete pads which just go gently into the sea that the hovercraft could come in on, and the hovercraft no longer come, but instead the seals are now using them,
and it's a nature reserve,
and the seals come like hovercraft, and they come up onto the land and they have their babies.
So cool, isn't
lovely.
It? So
very
cool.
Nice.
So who was out clapping for the NHS on Thursday night?
Yeah,
it was really, they really went for it here. We had fireworks.
We had a firework.
We had a firework, but it's still better than no firework.
It was.
It
was quite something.
Looking at the side of positivity and all that, and so we're so grateful for the key workers and the care workers, which are doing their bit, doing their jobs, and big up to you.
Yeah.
Being on the front line, that's scary stuff. And if you know a key worker, or you know someone working in the NHS, or you are a key worker or a care worker, I encourage you to encourage them.
Yeah.
So as the proverb says, a merry heart does good like medicine. Give them some medicine by making them have a merry heart.
It's a scary time if you're a key worker. We know a number. We've been in touch with some of our friends who are key workers, and they say it's a scary time because they're right on the front line. They don't have all the protective equipment they need very often, and some of them actually are. They have issues themselves. Some of them are asthmatic, some of them are diabetic, and they're still in there doing the job. Yeah. So do take the opportunity to give the clap on Thursday for all those key workers. You look like a seal, baby.
Okay.
You can do that out of your balcony or wherever it is you are, and maybe somebody will let off a firework.
Yes.
As they did for us on Thursday.
Absolutely.
Wonderful time.
And people who are also on the front lines are people in our retail. So working in the supermarkets are to receive what's called a hero bonus.
Yeah, this was in the news. A number of the supermarkets are giving away actually quite large bonuses to their staff. About time. I started out in retail, and they're paid rubbish, but and treated rubbish very often. But it's great to see.
Yeah, absolutely.
Being paid what they're worth.
Yeah,
especially in this time of
retail
crisis.
Staff, keeping our supermarkets open so we can get food. You sacrificing your safety for us, so we love you. Mwah, sending you out loads and loads of love.
Again, people are putting up names here of key workers. Christelle, yes, very much on the front line, NHS. Yeah. And do love on these people. We had, very, very sadly, a nurse in our local hospital in the QEQM died yesterday. I think it was a young nurse. Amber. And she died. And we need to be loving on these people and making sure they appreciate, feel appreciated.
Yeah, absolutely.
In other news, and I want to bring this one, and this is going to split people. We're going to find probably the men come to my feed at this point and the ladies go to Joe's feed. The Malaysian government has issued some advice in how to keep men happy during this time. And it's splitted opinion across the world, and certainly in Malaysia it has. And so they've produced these posters which have gone out to households. And some of the advice, it runs along the line of this. Women, always make sure you wear your makeup. Just because you're at home in isolation doesn't give you an excuse not to wear makeup. Now, that's just what the Malaysian government is saying. I'm making no comment on that.
I wouldn't.
No. Other advice was, ladies, please don't nag your husbands. Try to keep the house tidy. Shirley says, boo. Try to keep the house tidy, the Malaysian government says. And the other advice they said, in order to keep your men happy, don't let appearances slip. So we want to know what you think about the advice of the Malaysian government.
Please keep it clean, people. Please keep it clean.
and what advice would you think the Malaysian government should give the men in order to keep their wives happy?
Yeah,
Please.
absolutely. I'm not sure how... they've even put diagrams out of this woman, like, taking out the trash and sitting at her computer in a skirt. And it's just like, come on, people, please. This is the time where our baggies come out. And, you know, you'll be lucky sometimes if we wear a bra. You know, we're in our relaxed mode.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good, very good.
And the thing is that sometimes, you know, some people are finding that their jeans don't fit as well as what they did anymore.
This is the real problem. At the end of this, none of us are going to fit into our jeans again.
Well, I'm determined I'm going to. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've got to fit back into those jeans that I've got.
Yeah, I think you'd be okay.
Yeah. So yesterday I did something called a HIIT dance workout. So I looked it up on YouTube.
I tried to record this for you, but she wouldn't let me.
No. But it was 16 minutes of just full-on kind of HIIT stuff. And I think that was a good way of keeping fit. So we have here... Maria, let ladies be themselves. Men can do the housework.
Hi.
Yes.
Feisty.
Yes, absolutely. Pat, I've put my face on that I keep my jar by the door in any rugby. Brilliant.
Steve Nolan has said he needs to be careful what he says here or Lorna will tell him off.
That's very true. That's very true.
So what advice would you give if you were in charge of the government...
in Malaysia. Yes, telling us women that we have to keep our appearances, that we have to not nag. The thing is, if everyone's at home, it's going to get messy. You know, the kids are at home, the husband's at home, and, you know, things get left here and there. Actually, I don't really nag you, to be fair.
No, you're very easy to live with.
You know, I'm the easygoing one out of the two of us.
That's true.
I'm sure that's contrary to public opinion. But, so, what would you give advice to the Malaysian government?
I think the men would need to be cutting the lawn more often.
Yes, yeah, potentially.
Did anybody see Paul Scanlon? I love this. This was the funniest thing I saw in the last couple of days. So most of you know Paul Scanlon is. He's a public speaker from Bradford. And very, very well known, worldwide speaker. And he was cutting his grass. And he was talking about the Grass Cutting Chronicles. And he goes face to camera every now and again. And he does this thing, the Grass Cutting Chronicles. And you're always thinking, but why is he sitting on a chair? And he actually then let slip that he's not sitting on a chair. He's sitting on his ride-on lawnmower.
Nice.
And that made me laugh at it. So if you ladies, buy your men a ride-on lawnmower. It's the sensible thing to do.
Yeah, apparently so. So Sam says her advice, let people be. Yeah, totally. Just whatever you feel comfortable with. Oh, are we going to Picture Gallery Corner?
Do 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 do. And today we asked you to send in your pictures, photos, pencil drawings to go on our gallery wall. And we've only had one in for today, and that is from Jay Paternoster.
Aww.
Who has sent in a photo he took of a goldfinch. And so we're going to pop this up. Picture. I don't know whether Jay's on. Look at that. He took that himself. What a beautiful picture in his garden.
Stunning. Show all the love for the picture, people.
That's right. There's a little bit of a delay here. Look at that. That was beautiful, beautiful goldfinch caught out in his garden just before
Show the love.
Just before Paul Scanlon ran it over with his lawnmower.
No. So these are goldfinches, and they, if you are a twitcher, they migrate from South Africa, and so they are a good sign that spring is here, and the warmer weather is on its way. So they come to build their nest and have their young over here. So we're blessed to have some goldfinches that have come over, migrated from South Africa.
Indeed.
So big news this weekend, people. Big news. Dun, dun, dun. The Queen.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for the Queen. Well, not yet.
No, not till 8 o'clock Sunday night. So the Queen is going to address the country at 8 o'clock tomorrow night, and it'd be good to hear what she has to say, old Queenie.
It will be, and we said to you, who do you want us to get on the show?
Yes.
And you said we would like you to get the Queen. So our people got in touch with her people, and we said, look, would you come on the show? And she said, well, it's funny you should say that, Tom, because actually I'm going to address the nation on Sunday at 8. So, but if you want
in, she said,
that's fine.
Yeah.
So she's going to mention Tojo Fitness while she's addressing the nation. Please watch and just check she does what she said she's going to do.
Yes.
Jay, you've just missed. Jay Paternoster has come online. We have just shown your picture, Jay.
Yes,
it was a beautiful picture of the goldfinch.
Yes, we did. Everyone showed you some love too. But good morning.
So we're back to the Queen.
We're back to the Queen,
who is making an appearance for us in behalf of Tojo Fitness on BBC at 8 o'clock on Sunday evening. So we're very grateful for her.
We've got some love coming in for the Queen. It's the 4th time she's done this in her reign. Oh, she is an amazing lady, actually, isn't she?
Absolutely.
Yeah, she really is. So looking forward to seeing her, to give us some... just to put us at rest.
Yes, to know that she's got it all under control.
Yes, she has those lovely tones that she speaks in, doesn't she?
My husband and I.
Oh, I love Queenie. If she's watching.
Yes. Big thumbs up, Queenie.
Well done,
we love
Queenie.
you. Well done. Good.
Keep going. We have a Rule Britannia coming in on Tom's speed.
If you want, we will send you a Tojo mug free of charge. Just let us know, Mrs. Queen.
We could send her and Philip matching Tojo mugs.
Yes, we have sweat towels with Tojo Fitness on. She might like a sweat towel.
Yeah, I don't think she probably sweats.
No, Queens don't sweat, do they?
No, I don't think so. So yes, Sunday night, 8 o'clock. Make sure you're tuned in to see Queenie and what she has to say on this end of the second week. I think end of the second week of lockdown. And how are you faring, people? Are you coping okay? Are you doing all right? We're going to show you some love this morning. A merry heart does good like medicine, says the proverb. And we're here to make your heart merry.
And you can help us make our heart merry by subscribing, please, to our YouTube channel, where we're going to be shortly moving all of our stuff to, which is Tojo Fitness. We're trying to get 100 subscribers, which will enable us to get a custom URL, which is an important milestone if you know YouTube, how YouTube works.
Yes.
And that would really help us. You can follow us on Instagram, and we're going to be put up more stuff as the days and weeks go by. But other things that are happening on Sunday is on Sunday, another big drum roll. If you can't wait to see the Queen on Sunday night, you can see us on Sunday morning.
Yeah. So Sunday morning, New Life NLFC.
New Life Family Church in Margate.
Yeah, we're sharing an online message. We'll put the link out there on Facebook so you can tune in. It's a live feed, but our message isn't live. But yes, it's a live feed, so you're able to comment on the message at the same time, be in a room with other people, so you're not on your own either, and have some worship and a message of hope, and just not feel lonely, really.
And we're talking on the subject, if you can't go out, go in. If you can't go out, go in. That sounds deep. So
what time? That is 11 o'clock, Shirley. Pat, on YouTube, you go to YouTube website and type in Tojo Fitness, and it'll ask to subscribe. It might ask you to create an account. which is quite simple. And
if you have a problem, let us know and we'll talk you through it, Pat, okay?
Yeah, absolutely. That's what we're here for.
So we'd love for you to join us at 11 o'clock on Sunday, and I think it's available as catch-up as well.
Yeah.
If not, we'll make it available. That would be very, very helpful.
Yeah, absolutely. So the sunny weather is now on its way to us, and all the birds are starting to make nests. If you are a Springwatch fan, by the way, I always have to put Springwatch in. On Facebook, there is a fan page called Springwatch Fans. Springwatch Fans, and you ask to join, and it's full of just people's pictures of wildlife from their gardens. So lots of hedgehogs are on there at the moment. I saw some little baby hedgehogs. They're pale, with teeny little pincers off of their back. You'll see people with robins on their hands. It's just a feel-good page to watch and to be involved in. So Springwatch Fans on Facebook, if you do like wildlife.
Thank you, Jonathan. Jonathan's just put the Tojo Fitness link up on my feed. Jonathan, I don't suppose, could you go over to Joe's side and can you pop that up on Joe's feed as well? That would be really
my side. I don't know
helpful if you can. I'm not sure if you can.
If it's a friend of mine, but give it a go.
And then, as you can see, it's this huge long, it's about 3 lines long, our channel name at the moment, but we want to reduce that down so it's just Tojo Fitness if we get 100
So Sam has subscribed, she's raring to go.
Come on, girl.
I'm thinking of putting some things on, like wellness workshops on there as well. Just
go Tojo, you know what they say.
So looking to put some wellness workshops on there for mental health things, just things out of experience as well, just to really just help us through, not just lockdown, but just life in general. So let us know also what content you want to see on there as well, since you are subscribing, and you will be the lovely people that will be watching.
Indeed,
yes.
Indeed.
So, what are you going to do today?
Oh, thank you, Jay. Jay's just put the link up on...
What are you going to do today? What is your plans? Are you doing gardening? Are you just going to sit back and watch a film? Have you subscribed to loads of Netflix or Now TVs or Disney Pluses? What are you going to do today? What's going to be your plan? And one of the things that I hear very, very frequently is that people are struggling without a routine. And so we find that our equilibrium is better when we have a routine in place, when we get up and we have certain things that we do at certain times. And what's your routine that you've created? So for us, we get up at 7. Yeah. We wake up at 7, and then at 7:30, we'll get up and have breakfast, and then we'll have exercise. And then we'll do some stretching, and then
pray, meditate, spend some time and we're going to talk just in a few moments about thankfulness meditation.
Yes, we are. And then we have lunch, and then we go out for a walk. That's kind of our routine, really, and that kind of holds us together. Hey Dan, good to see you. Goodness, he's one of my old schoolmates, Dan. This has brightened up my morning so much, better than hearing about the doom and gloom in the world that the news has reported.
Wonderful.
Well, we're here for you guys throughout lockdown, just sharing you some love and some positivity. So join in whenever you want, mate. It's so good to have you here.
So when part of what our morning routine is to spend some time just being thankful. And we said earlier on that our word of wisdom is from book of Proverbs that says, a merry heart does good like medicine. How do you develop thankfulness in your life? And thankfulness is the opposite of that feeling of entitlement or that feeling that the world owes you something, and just being thankful for what you got. And one of the things we've learned to do is to spend some time, and you can take some time every day to do this, perhaps before you go to bed, and just get alone and get quiet. Or if you're comfortable with doing that with your husband or wife or your partner or whoever it is, or a friend, and just be quiet and take a few deep centering breaths. And then go back to somewhere in your life that you are deeply thankful for. It might be your happy place. You know, it might be a wonderful holiday you had.
Yeah.
It might be a person that you're really thankful for. It may be the day you got married. It may be the day you got divorced. It may be the day your children were born. It may be the day your children left home. You know, whatever it is, it may be anything in your life that you're thankful for, and go there.
Yeah, that's it. What's your happy place?
Yeah, go there. Go. If it's a beach, sit on the beach in your mind's eye.
Yeah.
Close your eyes, smell the smells, taste the tastes, hear it. Yeah. And then, as you're enjoying that, just be thankful for it. Just give thanks for it. You don't have to be religious to do this. You don't have to believe in God even to do this. You can just be thankful.
Yeah.
I'm just thankful. And name it. Yeah. Say, today I'm thankful for that holiday I had.
Yeah.
And then go to something else. Spend some time on a second thing. And do that 3 times. Find 3 things which make you supremely happy. 3 things you're really thankful for today. They can be big things. They can be tiny things. It could be the person who just smiled at you as you passed them in the street and it made your day.
Yeah.
I was in a queue, queuing up for some groceries yesterday, and there was a lady, an elderly lady, 3 or 4 in front of me, and she turned around looking quite frightened, quite hunted, and I just smiled at her. I gave her my best smile, which normally frightens people even more.
Got a winning smile.
And she looked at me, her face broke into a beam, and she waved at me back. And maybe that made her day, I don't know. Maybe she just thought, maybe she was looking at the person behind me. I think it was me.
Yeah.
It might be a small thing, but just take some time before you go to sleep just to be thankful for those 3 things. It'll change you.
Yeah,
simple thing.
It will.
Thankfulness meditation.
Definitely. To be honest with me, it doesn't take a lot to make my day, to be honest. Someone could send me a text message and say, I'm thinking of you, and I'm like, for the rest of the day I've got that in my heart.
Yeah.
And I think we can underestimate how we can make an effect in someone else's day.
And you can use that person in part of your thankfulness meditation. Imagine them, bring them to mind, and then send them all your love, send them your energy, send them your prayers. Be thankful for them.
Yeah, that's right. So we've had, whilst we were talking, Grant has come on. Welcome, Grant. Lovely to have you in our lounge. We're spreading some love, hope and joy into your atmosphere this morning.
Indeed.
And I don't know about you, it's 9:10, but I feel like I could chat for ages. But we won't, because, we don't want you to get bored of us.
We are coming into a landing now. And as always, it's been wonderful.
I miss people.
People in
I really miss people.
IRL, in real life.
In real life. Is that what that means?
It does, in real life.
Yeah, I really miss people. I miss being around people. I miss people hugs. And, this is nice. This is the second best thing that we can do, isn't it?
Yeah.
To kind of hang out and to see your comments. Seeing your comments makes our day, because we're like, we're all together. We're all in this together.
Very good. You're very tuneful as well.
Yeah, is that High School Musical?
We may be getting a little cabin fever right now.
Yeah, I think we are, but that's okay. We're going to shake our cabin fever off.
Indeed.
I have found, though, that I don't need as much sleep and I don't need as much food. So I keep on saying to Tom, I think I need to be taken for a walk a little bit longer. Like a dog that just gets a little bit frantic. I'm like, I think you need to take me for a longer walk today.
Yeah.
Just to burn off my energy.
Shall I take you for a nice long walk?
I'll take you for a nice long walk. So,
we are coming into a close, coming into a landing. The landing gear is down, the flaps are up, and
that's
we're
the worst
coming
part
in.
of a flight, though, isn't it? Especially when you're on the wings and you hear the.
Oh man!
And I'm like.
So we're coming in for a landing, and but it's been wonderful having you with us again.
Yeah, we miss you.
Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And on Sunday morning at look, we will try and put the link up for you.
The link will come out today from the church, and we'll in turn share
pop that up on Facebook and various other things. Sunday, New Life Family Church we're talking on. If you can't go out, go in.
Go in, yes. Have a wonderful weekend. Don't forget Queenie on 8 o'clock. We are back on Monday morning.
Yes.
At 8:30. We pray this has been a blessing to you, that you don't feel alone, because we're totally in this together. If you do feel alone, just send me a text message. Like,
hi VJ,
cool
lovely to
with
have
that.
you with us.
I'm cool with that. It'd be lovely to hear from you if you know. I heard that people are actually doing Netflix parties as well, watching a film and having someone online at the same time.
And people are setting up watch parties with this as well, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Don't forget to send us your photos. Send us your photos and your pictures for our gallery wall.
On Monday. And we may have a special guest Monday.
Yes.
Okay.
Special guest time on Monday.
Love you guys. Stay safe. Stay home.
God bless you.
And we're sending you loads of love. We love you loads. You're not alone. We're here for you all the way through lockdown, doing coffee mornings. We won't stop, even if we have one person in our lounge. We're still going to be here. And miss you. Mwah.
Goodbye from her.
Goodbye from him.